Okay, so in this session, what we'll do is like we'll go with okay some of the options that we do have here, like date and then like what are the things. Okay. So first of all, I do have a date over here, and then we'll go with this okay the date related things, and then like we'll go into like a static and then like standard and then whatever we will have other things that will go with these things. Then we'll go with like format also for this today session. Then if it is anything left, then we'll cover those things in the next session. First of all, what are the options that we have in date? So in date we have a lot of things, and then like we'll go one by one. And then okay, if I click is, I'll click is in days. I'll get the age in days. Okay, I just completely transformed this thing. I don't want to do that. I want to create a new column, and then like okay, I'll have like date and then like age. The date, okay, the age for this particular dates. Okay, till day, from today to that days, how many days are there? It calculates that answer. Okay, simple. The age in days. If you want, okay, you can go ahead and then do that. Coming to like okay, date only. Like if you have like okay date in date time format, you'll get the date only. Date time means okay like here with some date, with some time also, like hours, minutes, seconds also you'll have. So if you have data in that kind of scenario, then obviously we can convert that into like pure date using this. Again, I want to go ahead and then see. Okay, I do have years. So if I want to check with the year, I'll have the years. Whatever the years of this particular thing, you'll have separate years over here. Okay, I don't want to like make it more clumsy. So what I'll do, I'll just get this just for your sake. Like I want to keep only order date. Remove all the other columns. I have only ordered it. So based upon this, we'll do all the other calculations. So I have my okay year and then like here I have a new column. And if you want like check with okay the start of year, means okay for this particular date, what is the start of year? January 1st, 2020. For this year, like it's January 1st, 29. For every year, start of the year will be like the first day of that particular year. So you'll get that. Whenever you want to calculate the start of year or something else, okay, then you can check it out with this option. Again, we do have like the end of year also. End of year. Sure. Are you able to hear me?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, so this is like end of year. For every year, okay, every date we do have like end of year. So for 12/06/2020 we have the same, and then 8/11/2020 we do have the same, because for all the dates of that particular year, we'll have the end of year will be the same. And coming to like other options that we do have, okay, I'll go with like date and then like okay, I'll go with like month. Whatever the month, okay, I do have like I'll get it over here, month of that particular date, and then like okay, again, the month also will have like several things. Okay, days in month, how many days are available in that particular month. Okay, I just want to move it, get to the end. Okay, so how many days available in that particular month? In the 11th month, we have 30 days. In the 10th month, we have 31 days. That manner it will show us. Okay. So again, order date. Like coming to month, we do have like end of month. So every month we do have like an end of month. Every date we do have like start of month. Start of month will be the first day of the month. The end of day will be like the last day of that particular month. Okay, so this is what how we'll get, and then like these kind of scenarios also will get. Then we need to like practice these things. Okay. And then coming to here, order date, and then like day, we do have like name of the month. You can see the name of the month, how we are getting like November, December, okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. Date. And then you have like quarter and quarter. Which quarter is that? Fourth quarter, third quarter, second quarter of that particular year. We get that. Again, we can do a lot of things over here using quarter, start of quarter. What is the starting day of that particular quarter? This will get it from here. Very simple. Okay. This particular date's starting quarter is, let me make it the end of that. And for this particular month, 11th month, okay, starting the quarter will be like on the first of 10th month. Okay, for this sixth month, the starting of this quarter will be like first of fourth month. So we know like quarters, like three, we do have like okay, every 3 months one quarter we will calculate, and then for every year we will have like 4 quarters. Based upon that, it will calculate the piece. Again, we'll go for this. Sorry for not for this. Columns for this. End of quarter. We'll have this is exactly end of quarter. So this kind of scenarios also will get okay in our Power BI, like to calculate earlier quarter of final date or this quarter's first date or whatever might be. If you want to find that one, then obviously we'll do this kind of operations over here. And then coming to like week, we do have like week of year and then week of month. What is the difference between week of year and week of month? I calculated with this. Okay, I want to calculate with this. What is week of year? Means okay, week of year means okay, the date which is here, which will be exist like okay, in which month of that particular year will that date exist? So that is what exactly that means. And then we do have like 52 weeks in a year. So if I give a date, okay, it will check whether it will be like in which month, in which week of that particular year, it will shows that. Then what will be like okay, week of month. We'll have only 4 to 5 weeks in a month. In a month, it's not like year in a month. Then based upon this date, okay, it will calculate how many, like what's the week number of that particular date in that particular month. It doesn't calculate the whole year. It calculates only for that particular month. Okay, so this is what exactly the answer is. Like I just want to sales. Okay, get the sales for the second week of this month. Second week of this month. So it's not asking for the same year. Okay, he wanted to select okay, check this day like sales of second week of this month. Then obviously we'll check with this week of month. That should be equal to 2. Then obviously we'll get the answer. And then we need to check whether today, like some other calculation that we'll do. But we'll do like okay to get this second week sales then of this month. Okay, then obviously we can do this. Let us suppose that I do have like 12 months a year. I want like okay every first week sales of that particular month. Like every month I need to get the sales of that particular first week. So obviously we can do using this week of one. Like scenarios will be like different like scenarios. We need to understand the requirement and then we need to implement what we need to do. And then coming to like week, okay, we will have week name, week month, start of week. Start of that particular week, starting day of that particular week or whatever. Did they calculate this one? Okay, I'm sorry. I need to calculate this one. So again, we'll have okay, let me bring this one to the right order date. Order date. And then like for this particular month, okay, what is the starting of this particular week? You'll have like at the same time you'll have like start of end of that week also. This will be the end of week of that particular date. This date's end of the week. And then coming to like okay, we have been done with okay days. And then like if you want to day, calculate the day. Obviously, this is the 8th day of this particular okay, month. So they means it will calculate, okay, in month, in each and every month, okay, what is the day of or whatever it might be. Okay. And then like I'll go with this whatever, okay, day of week and the day of the year, and then like day of week, you can calculate, see this day of week, you can see this day of the particular week. See this. This is okay. This is the day, like fourth day of this particular week. Okay, what is the week? Okay, of that particular date. In that, okay, what is the this day exactly? This 14th will comes on fourth day of that particular week. So this is what exactly, and then like you can see from here. Start of week. You can see from here. Start of week as on 7th, and then this is the 11th day. 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever it might be. Like okay, this is how it calculates. Fourth day, fifth day, whatever it might be. So this is how it calculates and shows order date, and start of day will be the same and the end of day will be the same, because for a particular date, what is the start of day? That date is the start of day. It gives okay in the minutes and seconds also, but okay, we don't need that one. We go with like end of name of day. What is that? Okay, is that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever it might be? We'll get those things. Very simple. You get those things. What is it? And then we left with anything? Yep, we don't have any. And then what we can do is just two things, two tables. And right now I do have like subtract days. How many days between these two things that we want to calculate, that we can do, or else I do have like some other tables I can do with shift date. One flip, move it to then. So I have okay, order date also. I want to move it to end. So you can see I do have like ship date and start date, order date. Order has been done on this date and then it was shipped on this date. So what is the difference between 2 days? Like how much delay is going to be done after placing an order to ship the product? So if you want to check that, okay, just click both of them and then click okay, subtract days. You'll have like 3 days. It's going to be like after 3 days of the order, okay, it is going to be like shipping. This is what here you can see after 7 days of this particular order. You want to Yep. Okay. And then like we'll go into like I'm sorry for this. Okay. This is what exactly we are getting. Okay. So shift date, order date, and then like subtraction, the difference between these 2 days. Exactly this one. And then obviously earliest. What is the earliest date between these two? Okay, this is the earliest date. So obviously every time order date will be the earliest date. But if you have like 2 different days, and then if you want to find which is the earliest date, then you can go with this. Okay, again, like latest days. What is the latest date in between two dates? So obviously the shipping date will be the latest date because shipping will be done after the order is done. So obviously we can calculate this kind of things, and then like okay, we do have like if you want to convert this into like date time so that you can have something more that you can see. If you have like okay, the data will be like this thing, and then like you'll have hours, minutes, and seconds. I don't have any hours, minutes, and seconds right now, but I'll just show you like whenever you have like date time, then obviously time will be also like selected. Then like if you want to check with time only, you will get it. You'll have only time. You'll get only time, but I don't want this. So I want to go with this thing. And hours again, hours. What are the hours that you'll get? If you click, okay, you'll get zeros only. Okay, because I don't have any hours over here. But whenever you have that things, get it. Just put the end, and you have same thing. Hours, and then like in hours, will you have like hours start of here and now for and the minutes. You'll have like minutes, and then if you want to check with the seconds, we have seconds. And again, like same earlier, if you have two things that you want to subtract the earliest and the closest, okay, that you can do those two things. And then like duration, when you have like two things that you can. And you have years, and then like you can calculate the duration, the days, how many days, and then like hours, and then like okay, things like this, okay, total years, and then like you can select okay, using this, okay, you can select, and then like you can check it out from these things. Okay. And then if you want to multiply, divide also, like okay, you can do this. Okay, from this, how many days, how many hours are there? 414 means okay hours. Like okay, you don't have any hours over there from that particular thing. You don't have any hours over here. 0 hours. So obviously, this kind of things. Okay, but like how many years of that particular, like 440. What is that? Is these many days means these many hours. 1.13 hours. Years. Okay, again I do have like duration, and then like I want to make it like total hours. 9,936 hours. Till a birth. Like whatever. Sure, చెప్పండి. Any doubt over here?
ఇంతకు ముందు ఏం చేశారు? ఇప్పుడు టోటల్ డేస్ ని అవర్స్ లో మార్చారు. ఇంతకు ముందు ఆ స్టెప్ చేశారు కదా, అది ఏం చేశారు?
ఓన్లీ అవర్స్ అండి.
ఈ స్టెప్ ముందు
దిస్ వన్ అండి, దిస్ వన్. దిస్ వన్ టోటల్ ఇయర్స్ రైట్.
జీరో వచ్చింది కదా, అది
ఓన్లీ అవర్స్ అండి. ఇక్కడ పక్కన ఎన్ని అవర్స్ ఏదైతే ఉన్నాయో దాన్ని చూపించమని అడిగాం. దీని పక్కన అవర్స్ ఏదైతే ఉన్నాయో దాన్ని చూపించమని అడిగాం అంతే.
అది జీరో వచ్చిందా?
అది జీరో కదండి, ఇక్కడ జీరో అవర్స్ ఏం లేవు కదా.
అవర్స్ అవర్స్ లేదు. ఈ 440 ని అవర్స్ లో
అది ఇదండి, అది టోటల్ అవర్స్. టోటల్ అవర్స్ లోకి వస్తే మనకి 440 అవర్స్ లో చూపిస్తుంది. ఓకే, దట్ ఈస్ ఓన్లీ షోస్. ఓన్లీ ద అవర్స్ ఓకే విచ్ ఆర్ దేర్ అవైలబుల్. ఇక టోటల్ అవర్స్ అంటే టోటల్ అవర్స్ చూపిస్తుంది. లైక్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ డేస్ ని లైక్ అవర్స్ లో. Then like again you want to like convert that to minutes, it will convert that and show it's like how many minutes. మీ రియల్ డేట్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ ఇస్తే లైక్ ఓకే ఎన్ని సెకండ్లు మీరు ఎన్ని నిమిషాలు బతుకున్నారు, లైక్ ఎన్ని నిమిషాలు బతికారు, లైక్ ఓకే వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ లైఫ్ స్పాన్ ఇన్ మినిట్స్ that you can see over here. This is how we do have total seconds till then, till the date, whatever the date is, till that date, okay, it will be like okay for today this many seconds. It will vary because seconds will vary, so as per that it will vary. Okay, that's it. And then like again I'll click okay. It's rounding up. It is rounding up to hundreds or something else. So based upon that, you'll get it. Okay. To hundreds, it is rounding up 600, 700, whatever it might be. And then multiply. If you want to multiply, if you want to divide, whatever you want to do, you can do from here. This also comes okay. So wherever I want to convert this okay into like okay some 12 months into like some okay some days or something, then obviously I'll multiply that 12 months into like some whatever yearly 365 days. If you want to do that, I'll do. So like this kind of things, if you want to like, you can use this multiply and divide. Okay, this okay date and time related things are okay somewhat important to do. So practice these things and then you can like find lot of like questions over here. It's not like simply just clicking them, but scenarios, the practice things that you need to build up is like okay do all those things and then like you'll raise some questions in your okay brain and then like practice those things, you'll get answers. That is the easiest thing that you can practice rather than like okay, giving something and then you practice for this dates. Simply you create a date dimension which is called as like okay you'll take a date from this table and after that you create month, the year, date and the date name, month name, and then like okay whatever the year, month, and then like week number in this particular year, week number in this particular month. So these kind of things you need to practice a lot of things so that you can create your date dimension directly from here in the Power Query rather than doing that in like Power BI. You can do it from here. Okay, so this is regarding date kind of thing, and then like what I'll do is like want to go with something else like text, okay, whatever it might be. So extract, we'll go with like extract. Okay, we've been done with format. Okay, like we've been done with extract, we will been go with format. Here the format is like nothing but okay whatever thing that we do with the text kind of things that we can do. Lowercase, I didn't select anything, I'm sorry. I want to bring this thing to right that you can see easily. Shipping mode and then like I go with format and lowercase. I want to convert this into completely lowercase. Okay, and then I want to like do with uppercase. You want to search a value or something else in Power Query, then obviously you don't know whether it is lowercase or uppercase. I want to search Prasad. I don't know whether it is like written in lowercase or uppercase. I don't know. So what we can do is like, okay, we can just completely convert into uppercase and then afterwards we'll filter because in the uppercase, every value will be in uppercase only. So right now I'll give the such thing as an uppercase. So obviously I'll get that answer. So this is how we do like uppercase, lowercase will be useful in this case. So your name is in lowercase, you know, like your name, you don't know like whether in that table you written it in uppercase or lowercase or mixed case, I do, you don't know. So what we can do, we can simply convert entire things into like lowercase. So you're sure right now that every value in that thing is converted into lowercase. So no need to worry. Just simply write that or else search with that particular name in the lowercase, you'll get the answer. So this is an example for that. And then like what are things uppercase and then capitalize. Like let us say this, take this thing, it's completely lowercase. I want to make it like capitalize each word. So again, each word is capitalized. The first letter of that word is like capitalized, and then we can get that. Simple. Okay, and then like what is that? Trimming nothing but okay, whenever you have like unwanted spaces, okay, it will remove all the unwanted spaces, and then it will give whenever it is like between two lines, two words, one space will be shown. And if it is like more than one space, then obviously it will delete all of them, and then it will do. But actually, like Power Query is doing okay these things, and then in whenever it is like not done, then only you go with like these things. And again, clean, trim. Okay, same thing. Clean is like if you have any non-printable characters, that will be removed over there. And add prefix. Add prefix means okay if you want to like add something before this. Okay, I want to like add high before this. So high space. Okay. New column will be generated before each and every value. I can like get this thing. Let us suppose that okay, I do have like some value, and then like like example what we do anything like first class, second class, standard class, okay, whatever it might be. I want to do some better write something, so I write like suffix, and then like second class students, maybe right like that. I can't go and reach right to each and everything. I want to simply write it. So second class students, like standard class students, second class students, first class students, so like that. So adding prefix and suffix. Prefix means just before the value. The suffix means before after that value. And do we have anything? Nothing. Everything is finished, and then like we'll go with like statistics, this kind of things. Interesting. I have numerical part, sales and whatever it might be. So I want to do some of this like standard kind of thing. If you want to add any value, you can add it. Simply add. I want to add 10. It will add over here if I want to get that. What I do, I'll create a new table. I want to remove all. So I have only one sales over here. So I want to do some statistics or whatever it might be. Some add. There is no difference between some minimum, maximum, and then like if you want to like do these things, and then like if you want to check with the minimum value, okay, things of this. Do first of all standard will go, and then like we'll come with stat. If you want to add some values to each and every value, you can see that 10 will be added, and then I transform over here. Sorry, I want to create a new column. So here and add 10, like that will be added here. 261 into like 271.96. So we have been added something, and then like right now I want to like subtract something. I want to add 10. I want to subtract. So this is how subtracting 10 value from the sales. Then again multiply with okay 2 or something else. That will be multiplied, and then like if you want to divide that, okay, you can divide that 2. And then if you want to do something like divide integer or whatever it might be, you will get okay, the integer part only, not the decimal point. We'll divide by that 2, and then like it will give okay the integer part, not exactly complete okay points kind of thing. will round off to that particular integer. Then like okay, come again and then like standard modulo percentage and percent off. Okay, these kind of things that you can do based upon this. Okay, and then like let's go with like scientific, and then like if you want to like check with okay, the absolute value you can do, and then like power of okay, square, cube, and then like to the power of something that you get that you want to do, that you could do. And then if you want to like do for okay, square root, you can do exponent, you can do in the logarithms. We have been like base 10 and then natural logarithms. If you want to do that also, we do. It's not like every time we use that. I never use that, to be frank. Okay, I didn't get any chance. And then like for okay, 1,000 people, okay, not even one people also don't get this chance to work with the logarithms because that is completely something different. But maybe if you have like do need to do some logic logarithm, then obviously you'll have this too, the fraction. This, we don't that the data is not regarding this. Okay, we don't have to. Based upon this, whatever available, and then like trigonometry, you can see this. If you want to find the sine, cosine, tangent, and then like this kind of things that comes in like mathematical trigonometrical functions, and then like we don't use them, but okay, they gave us all the option that we do. And this is what we do use. You round it, round up and round out. That we'll use. Round up means it will round to okay the nearest upper value. See this? It was rounded to the next upper value. Whatever the next upper value, it will round up. And if you want to like round it down, it will round it to down. 261, it will come. You can see. You can see. This is how it works, and then like coming to like round. Okay, and then you can make it like if decimal points. I want to make it like 1 decimal point. Get it. 261.9. This is how it comes. Okay, so 9596 means okay, it is obviously 10, so obviously it added. So 94 means obviously it is like okay for 0.9 only. You can see we do actually like 5 kanta ekunte, like if it is greater than more than 5 last point, then obviously we'll add 1 point to the earlier. If it is less than 5 or less than or equal to 5, then obviously we don't add anything to the earlier digit. Hope you know this, right? Sharath, is this clear?
Yes.
So that is how
Senior floor.
that is how it calculates. And then like rounding up, also rounding down, same thing. The information like is even, is odd. Whether this is even or not, okay, it will calculate and check it out. So it is false. It's not an even, it's an odd number. Or else we'll go with this thing and then like check it whether it is even or not. That is false. Okay, like this is not even. So whenever it is even, that will get true, and then when it is false, you'll get false. Same thing that we do have, like let us check with this is odd. Whether this is odd or not, okay, it will check this value, and then like it will use the output. That's it, very simple things. And like sign. Plus means positive, and then like 1 0 means okay, negative. So this is how this shows the signs of that particular symbol. That's it. Then like I do have two values. Sum of these two values, you can have like third column. You'll have this like this, and to select two things, and then like to make minimum of these two values, you can do maximum average of these two values, standard deviation. Then like lot of things that you can do. Okay, based upon these two values, you want to like find minimum. So I'll get to 51.96. You can select these two, and then like again, if you want to select for maximum, you have the value maximum 271. 251 is the minimum. Like in the same way, you get it. Okay, those things, then you can do a lot of calculations. using these things. Okay, and then let's these three things, that externalizing visual and then like Azure machine learning, that is like completely not regarding this how things, that is completely like admin kind of things. They'll take care about those things. We don't do those things. That is completely analyzing part. We don't use. Then date, time, duration, merge columns, that we did we check with these things? Okay, so that's nothing but merging two columns.
No, no.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nothing.
Merge column, new column means okay, so like I have two columns, I want to like merge them, so I'll get that. Simple thing, not a big thing. Okay. And then we do have like you can duplicate the column simply. New column will be generated with this duplicate column. Like index column we have been learned, and then conditional columns. If you want to create some conditional columns, okay, so if the column name like also might be what is the round is equal to like a greater than some value like okay 260, right? Then my output is like okay some high. Sharath, can you see my screen right now? Sharath, are you able to hear me?
No.
Sharath, are you able to hear me right now? Okay, sorry for this.
Yes.
Sorry for the disconnection. Today my internet connection is too bad. And that like okay, a simple thing is like I want to create an like conditional column. Okay, what I've been done is I took the round column, this column. Based upon that, if it is greater than 265, I want to like high, or else okay, I want to like display by based upon the some value. So this round column need to be like greater than 265, then only it is high, or else it will be by. You can see first okay, it is like high. Okay, round, where is my round column?
Yes.
Okay. So what exactly? Wrong. Conditional columns, and then like again we go with the conditional column. And you can write a lot of logics like based upon values that you can like round up or round down, the values is equal to something something. Then you can write, and then you can write add clauses also. It is greater than okay, and then like something that if it is equal, then obviously this thing if it is like greater than or something like if it is not equal to like you do have like these things you can use them. Then you can give some value and then like output what you want, you can check it out. Or even you can give the columns also. That value means you'll give a value. If you want to select some display some values, then you can do it is greater than something. If it is even, then obviously show that okay this value or else that value that will do that will do that will do. Okay, then what I'll do. other column, duplicate this, show you an example, same value. Then what I want to check with this, sales. Here I want to check whether this is like right value or not. Okay, I want to like round it up. And you have like write it down. I do have like round up and round down. And then I want to check it out whether it is even or not. Okay, whenever it is even, I want to show like okay, up down value. Whenever it is like odd, I want to like okay show lower value, this value. So what we can do, we can write it conditional column. If sales is equal to values like what is that? True, capital letters, TRUE, true అయితే sales value కాదు, like okay what is that? Easy win. Easy win is equal to true. ట్రూ అయితే అప్పుడు నాకు ఇక్కడ ఏం చూపించాలి, కాలమ్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయి రౌండ్ అప్ చూపించాలి. కాకపోతే ఆబ్వియస్లీ కాలమ్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయి మనకి సెలెక్ట్ కాలమ్స్ రౌండ్ డౌన్ చూపించాలి. సో ఈవెన్ అయితే ఈజ్ ఈవెన్ అనేది ట్రూ అయితే రౌండ్ అప్ చూపించు, ట్రూ కాకపోతే లైక్ అప్పుడు డౌన్ చూపించు. వాట్ ఐమ్ జస్ట్ తెలిసి అది ఈవెన్ అవితే ఇది ఈవెన్ నెంబరా కాదా, ఫాల్స్ అయినప్పుడు ఏం చూపించమన్నాము, లైక్ డౌన్ వాల్యూ చూపించమన్నాము. ఫాల్స్ అయినప్పుడల్లా డౌన్ వాల్యూ చూపించమన్నాము. యూ కెన్ సీ ఫాల్స్ అయినప్పుడల్లా డౌన్ వాల్యూ చూపిస్తుంది. అండ్ ట్రూ అయింది అప్ వాల్యూ చూపిస్తుంది, అప్ లో వాల్యూ. అండర్స్టూడ్?
కస్టమర్ అనేది మనం న్యూ కాలం
ఏంటండి?
కస్టమర్ అనేది న్యూ కాలం
కస్టమర్ అనేది
న్యూ కాలమే కదా.
అవునండి మన ఇష్టం, మన కాలం నేమ్ కూడా మార్చుకోవచ్చు.
అక్కడ మనం నేమ్ ఇచ్చామా లేకపోతే ఆ కండిషన్ కాలంలో డిఫాల్ట్ గా
రాసుకోవచ్చు. మీ ఇష్టం ఏదైనా రాసుకోవచ్చు. నేమ్ ఇష్టం వచ్చింది రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఇక్కడ కండిషన్ మనం రాసుకుంటాం అన్నమాట, జాగ్రత్తగా చెక్ చేసుకొని రాసుకోవాలి. then if you want like add some more clause then you can write it. అంటే ఇలా కాకుండా ఇంకా 2-3 క్లాజులు బేస్ చేసుకుని వర్క్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటే then you can write add clause like else ఇది కాదు, and then like else if అలా రాస్తుంది అన్నమాట. This is like okay స్టెప్ యాడ్ చేసుకుంటే వెళ్ళొచ్చు. and then like you can write conditions. ట్రూ అయితే లైక్ రౌండ్ అప్ చూపించాము, ట్రూ కాకపోతే ఎల్స్ ఇఫ్ ట్రూ కానప్పుడు అప్పుడు ఇంకా మనం ఏమైనా కండిషన్ రాసుకోవాలంటే అది రాసుకోవచ్చు. ట్రూ కానప్పుడు నాకు ఇంకేం చూపించక్కర్లేదు. ట్రూ కానప్పుడు ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ట్రూ ఏంటి కాదు, ఓకే కానప్పుడు సింప్లీ నాకేం చూపించాలి, ఈజ్ ఈవెన్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు ఫాల్స్. కానప్పుడు అదే వస్తుంది అనుకోండి, లైక్ మోర్ దెన్ 2 వాల్యూస్ 3 వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి అనుకోండి అక్కడ, అలాంటప్పుడు మనం రాస్తాం అన్నమాట. మోర్ దెన్ 2 వాల్యూస్ 3 వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నాయి లైక్ అప్పుడు మనం రాసుకోవాలంటే రాసుకోవాలి. దట్స్ అప్ టు us. ఇక్కడ రెండే ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి ఈక్వల్స్ అనేది అవసరం లేదు, డైరెక్ట్ ఇక్కడ రాసేసుకోవచ్చు. బట్ మేబీ లైక్ డిఫరెంట్ సినారియోస్ లో డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూస్ ఉన్నప్పుడు దెన్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ వీ కెన్ రైట్ ఇట్. రకరకాలు చేయొచ్చు, లైక్ ఈవెన్ ఆర్డర్ టేబుల్స్ లైక్ వేరే అదర్ వాల్యూస్ తీసుకొని వేరే ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ కేటగిరీ సబ్ కేటగిరీస్ మీద లైక్ ఈ కేటగిరీ ఈస్ట్ రీజన్, వెస్ట్ రీజన్, లైక్ నార్త్ రీజన్, సౌత్ రీజన్. ఈస్ట్ రీజన్ అయితే లైక్ నాకు పెద్దానికి ముందు లైక్ ఏదైనా ఈస్ట్ రీజన్ పెట్టండి అనో, లేకపోతే నాకు ఈస్ట్ రీజన్ అయినప్పుడు లైక్ నాకు కేటగిరీ చూపించండి, నార్త్ రీజన్ అయినప్పుడు లైక్ సబ్ కేటగిరీ చూపించండి, వెస్ట్ రీజన్ అయినప్పుడు లైక్ నాకు like product name చూపించండి. So as per that it will shows.
Okay, ఈ సినారియోస్ ఉందా క్వశ్చన్ రూపంలో ఉందా?
లేదండి లైక్ ఓకే దీస్ థింగ్స్ దట్ ఓకే మనం జనరల్ గా మనం సెషన్ చూసి చేసుకుంటాం. లైక్ బై ప్రాక్టీస్ లైక్ విల్ డూ దీస్ థింగ్స్. ఇది ఒక సినారియో అని లేదు. కండిషనల్ కాలం మీరు ఎన్ని సినారియోస్ మీరు రాసుకోగలరా అన్ని సినారియోస్ రాసుకోవచ్చు. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ రీజన్ ఉంది. రీజన్ ఇష్ట అయినప్పుడు నాకు ప్రొడక్ట్ ఐడి కావాలి. లైక్ ఐ విల్ డూ దిస్ ఓకే ఫర్ యూ some questions like so custom column like okay I want to make it like some column whenever okay this is like region and the region equals to like east to west whatever it may be east case sensitive just చూసుకొని రాసుకోండి. అంటప్పుడు నాకు ఏం చూపించాలి లైక్ నాకు రీజన్ ఈస్ట్ అయినప్పుడు నాకు అసలు డైరెక్ట్ గా ఒక వాల్యూ ఇస్తే వాల్యూ చూపించండి. వాల్యూ అనేది చూపించాలి. వాల్యూ టెక్స్ట్ ఇది నాకు చూపించాలి. దాని నాకు వెస్ట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మాత్రం వెస్ట్ లో ఏం చూపించాలి యాడ్ క్లాట్ చేస్తా. ఇక్కడ ఏం చూపించాలి రీజియన్ వల్ల ఈక్వల్స్ టు వెస్ట్. వెస్ట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మాత్రం నాకు ఒక వాల్యూ చూపించాలి. ఏ వాల్యూ చూపించాలా కేటగిరీ కావాలి. then again like నాకు వేరేది కావాలి లైక్ రీజియన్ అలా సేమ్ రీజియన్ వేర్ ఇస్ ద రీజియన్ లైక్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు లైక్ ఓకే నాకు ఇక్కడ సెంట్రల్ అవుతున్నట్టే SOU H చదువుతున్నప్పుడు లైక్ ఐ వాంట్ టు షో ఇట్ లైక్ సెలెక్ట్ కాలమ్స్ నాకు చదువుతున్నప్పుడు నాకు ఇక్కడ ఏం కావాలి ప్రొడక్ట్ నేమ్ కావాలి షో చేశాను. అండ్ దెన్ లైక్ ఎల్స్ ఇంకటి ఏవైనా ఉన్నాయనుకోండి దెన్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ వాంట్ టు షో సంథింగ్ లైక్ you can see based upon the value నాకు ఒకసారి కొన్నిసార్లు ప్రొడక్ట్ చూపించింది, కొన్నిసార్లు కేటగిరీ చూపించింది. ఫర్నిచర్ టెక్నాలజీ అని కేటగిరీ. కొన్నిసార్లు నాకు ఏదైతే రీజన్స్ సెంట్రల్ అయిందో లైక్ ఆ రీజన్ కి నాకు సేల్స్ చూపించింది. సో బేస్డ్ అపాన్ దాట్ యూ కెన్ సీ రీజన్ అకౌంట్.
ఫస్ట్ క్లాస్ వచ్చి టెక్స్ట్ అది
రీజన్ మనం చివరికి తీసుకెళ్తే మనకు క్లియర్ వస్తుంది. యూ కెన్ సీ రైట్ నౌ సెంట్రల్ వచ్చినప్పుడు లైక్ సేల్స్ వాల్యూ వచ్చింది. సౌత్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ప్రొడక్ట్ నేమ్ వచ్చింది. వెస్ట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు లైక్ సబ్ కేటగిరీ వచ్చింది. వెస్ట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు కేటగిరీ వచ్చింది. సో ఇలా ఇచ్చాము. ఈస్ట్ వచ్చినప్పుడు మనం ఇచ్చాం సమ్ వాల్యూ రెస్ట్ అని చెప్పి ఇది ఇచ్చాం. సో మనం ఏది ఇస్తే అదే ఇస్తుంది. లైక్ టెక్స్ట్ కావాలంటే టెక్స్ట్ ఇవ్వచ్చు. ఒక వాల్యూని వేరే దాని నుంచి ఒక కాలం నుంచి వాల్యూని తీసుకొచ్చి అక్కడ చూపించమంటే చూపించిస్తుంది. సో యూ కెన్ డూ బోత్ థింగ్స్. Got an idea on?
yes.
Simple thing. Based upon our requirement, మనకి సింపుల్ గా హార్డ్ కోడ్ చేసి ఏమైనా టెక్స్ట్ ఇవ్వాలంటే ఇలా ఇచ్చేస్తాం. హార్డ్ కోడ్ చేస్తాం. లేదు ఒక వేరే కాలం లో వాల్యూ చూపించాలంటే వేరే కాలం వాల్యూ చూపిస్తాం. దట్స్ ఇట్. అండ్ లైక్ కస్టమ్ కాలం కండిషనల్ కాలం అయితే కస్టమ్ కాలం విల్ డిస్కస్ టుమారో. లైక్ కస్టమ్ కాలం అంటే ఏం లేదండి. You need to write a code like which is like where whatever you learned over here. ఈ ఫంక్షన్స్ యూజ్ చేసి ఏవైతే కోరుకు ఇవన్నీ నేర్చుకున్నారో whenever you do an operation and whenever ఓకే ఇక్కడ ఏదైతే లైక్ టెక్స్ట్ డాట్ లోవర్ ఇలాంటివి ఏదైతే యూజ్ చేసామో అలాంటి ఫంక్షన్స్ యూజ్ చేసి లైక్ you need to like create a code okay in M language that we discuss and then that completely depends upon you like how far you want to go into that. లైక్ అందులో బాగా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయాలి అనుకుంటే లైక్ వాట్ ఆల్ ద థింగ్స్ దట్ యు బీన్ ఎర్లియర్ డన్. ఇంతకుముందు ఎప్పుడు ఏదైతే లైక్ ప్రతిరోజు మనం మౌస్ ఆపరేషన్ చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఏదైతే చేసామో ఆ ఆపరేషన్స్ అన్ని యూ కెన్ డూ ఇట్ బై రైటింగ్ ద కోడ్ అవుట్ దేర్. ఆర్ ఎల్స్ ఓకే వన్స్ యూ వాంట్ టు లైక్ కన్వర్ట్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ ఓకే థింగ్ దెన్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ యూ కెన్ డూ దట్ సింపుల్ థింగ్
లైక్ న్యూ మేజర్
ఓకే that will do like okay some 1 or 2 examples రేపు స్టార్ట్ చేసి అది ఫినిష్ చేసేసిన తర్వాత విల్ గో ఇంటు లైక్ tags tomorrow. Is there anything else that we left with?
వెజ్ కాలం అని చెప్పాము.
మెర్జ్ కాలమ్ చెప్పలేదా? చెప్పాను కదా ఇందాక. ఏం లేదండి, 2 కాలమ్స్ మెర్జ్ చేసేస్తుంది. సింపుల్ యాడ్ అతికించేస్తుంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 2 టెక్స్ట్ కాలమ్స్ ఏవి తీసుకుందాం. కేటగిరీ, సబ్ కేటగిరీ 2 ఉన్నాయి. లైక్ 2 క్లిక్ చేస్తాను. అండ్ దెన్ లైక్ మెర్జ్ కాలమ్స్. ఇక్కడ కాదు, లైక్ ఇక్కడ వస్తాను. లైక్ అప్పుడు లైక్ మెర్జ్ కాలమ్స్. ఏమైనా మధ్యలో స్పేస్ ఇవ్వాలా, కామా ఇవ్వాలా, సెమికోలన్ ఇవ్వాలా. ఐ వాంట్ టు కీప్ ఇట్ లైక్ ఓకే. Semicolon and click OK. You can have semicolon. So not or else if you want to add some space, you can add some space between the semicolon. Want to add some space. You can see this. So this is what exactly all the merge columns works. Index columns have been done, and then like okay, parse, so yeah, and then like transform. Parse is completely like XML JSON files for semantic, like dart listings. And you work those in the like detect data type, and the like detect data type is nothing but okay to find the data type. What is the data type is to edit. When you want to convert the data types into like something else, then you can do it from here. If you want like convert this into like something else, you can simply click that and then do that. If it is acceptable, that will be done, or else it will just throws an error. That's it. Transpose, reverse, and then like okay, this thing has been done. Count rows, and then like simply you want to count rows have been shown like okay, come over here, and then you can count rows. It shows the answer how many rows. 9994. Total number of rows. That's it.
Is there anything to find the number of columns?
I didn't get you. What is it?
Number of columns, to find out the number of columns.
I hope there is no such kind of things. No kind of things. And a lot of things that we do practice over here will be like here only remove duplicates, then remove whatever things. Okay. Then like group by fill. Okay. We do have a lot of things which are frequently used will be there in this particular right click option. Okay. Okay. And that's it. Okay. So we done with like duplicate and then reference, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's it. And then anything else, enter data, we know that, and recent sources that we know, like what we've been taken recently, those will be like here, and then like other sources that we can have. What exactly? Nothing but the like okay monospace or else okay so column quality, you can have like column quality, how many errors are there, how many empty values, how many valid values that you can see from here. If you go with column quality, like show white space, that is that you don't see anything from here. Monospace, it is like the content of this particular link can be changed into like some other font kind of thing. That is monospace. Then column distribution. Column distribution is something else. Like you can see like how many distinct values, how many unique values is there. So this is what 479 distinct values, in that 226 are unique. So this is how you can see. Then like column profile, in detailed column view, count errors, and then like okay all the details that you can see. even odd, okay, what are things that you can see, and then the distribution. So these are the other things that we don't use regularly. Okay. So like if you want to go to column, you can directly check this, and then you can go like if, let us suppose that I do have like 100 columns, and I can't go like this like this I can't select because okay I need to check with 100 times 100 columns. That will be difficult for us. So that we can go ahead into like columns, and then we can directly go into like sales, then click OK. It will goes to that particular sales column. This is another option. Okay. Oh, that's regarding the session, and then like practice these things. Okay, and then we'll go into like tomorrow. We'll just check it out how you can write that custom column or something else. Just one or two examples, and then afterwards we'll move into like completely the DAX part, string part. Okay, is that clear? Any doubts? Okay, that's fine for today.
Can we change any column content?
Yeah, I'll share this thing. You have like this table, right?
Yeah.
Have
No,
this
no,
table.
I'm asking in the given table, can I change the content?
I didn't get you. What is your doubt?
Can I change the content? For example, in the state, Kentucky is there. I had to change to California. Can I change it here directly?
Replace values. Okay, you can write the Kentucky, and then like whatever you want, you can write it. Okay, so write it like space same spelling, and I've been already told it you replace, but no, not an issue.
No, particular column, particular cell.
That's what I'm just. No, only like if we have like okay Kentucky like multiple times, if you want to like change only for one row, then it doesn't happen.
Okay.
Okay, but okay, we do have another thing. So let me show you that thing. Kentucky, and then like I want to like make it like some Prasad or whatever it might be, and then like advanced options. Match entire send value and replace okay using specific characters or something else. These two that we do have. But okay, this like entire cell need to be like matched. Okay, so what like Kentucky some is there, it's obviously it doesn't match. So but okay, as per your questions, if you want to like change only particular row, obviously it doesn't happen. It doesn't work. It will entirely changes like Kentucky wherever it is available, it will changes. But only for one value or one row, it doesn't happen. That doesn't work over here. Okay. Okay. So this is regarding okay Power Query, and then we'll move into like DAX tomorrow. Like we'll have like only one thing that will learn okay some one or two examples, and then like we'll go to like DAX string functions from tomorrow. Okay. Okay, that's fine for today. Any questions?
Is it